This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit one? Puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass. Then we pass. This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up.
That Orville back on. You know what I mean?
You ready?
I mean.
You ready?
I mean, when you checking the mic like mic check 1 2 1 2.
Some G's, some true.
Look, see how many places you could take it. We out here with it. What's going on with you, homie? You all right? You good?
You like
cool?
my new dude?
I mean,
you like my new dude?
I mean, if you talking about the blue bonnet, I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Ain't
We
it
out
laid out for the bitches?
Listen, they love
I only do it for the bitches.
They love when it's laid and paid.
Hey,
Laid and paid.
Hey.
Look at my fade. You know what I'm saying?
Face card.
Who you got a face card? Listen.
Yo, face card.
I know you got it.
Face card is happening in Bushwick. You already know. Got it locked for you. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't it be?
Lambda situation. Face card.
Nah, we definitely got face cards in there. Shout
Period. Shout out to everybody out there doing anything.
Yeah, man, we out here. It's your man EarthTone.
And your man, the real Peasy.
And it's the Herbal Tea Podcast.
Woo, woo.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all
What's
good?
going on?
Y'all been tuning in. Thank y'all so much.
What go on?
We love it. We out here. It's summertime. You know we love the summertime.
Feeling good, feeling cute.
It's still June and all of that. We got Pride this month.
Right.
We got Juneteenth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Juneteenth. You get the 3-day for that, right?
It's officially a celebration now. You
what
know what
happened?
Give me my day off.
I need
at the very least my floating holiday.
Something.
Stop
floating holiday.
Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my corporate folks that know what a floating holiday is.
You already know what
you know
that
what I'm saying?
You know.
That's that corporate jargon every now and then.
I left executive realness behind a while ago. So
executive. If you don't know about that executive realness,
you don't know
just
about
Google it. I.K.P. Executive realness.
Period.
Stop playing out here.
Period.
We out here, man. It's episode 54. What we got for the people? We got some goodies today.
Oh man, we?
Of course, it's another music segment, another head-to-head.
Another head-to-head.
But we're gonna hit y'all with the singles. We got 2 singles today, going head-to-head, back-to-back. First and foremost, we got my man O.P. Orville, Peck. Ladies and gentlemen.
Not to be confused with Beck.
No,
different.
Or Orville Rettenbacher.
Or Orville Rettenbacher. No
relation. No relation.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Pop.
Like, don't get slapped. Orville Peck, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening?
Gay, South African.
He a motherland. He from the motherland. He not from the motherland.
First and foremost, South African to be exact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Country artist based in Canada now. So talk about the, you know what I'm saying, well-traveled, different cultures.
I guess.
A little bit of flavor, a little bit of seasoning.
I guess.
We hope, hopefully, right?
Hopefully so.
Grew up in Johannesburg until 15. Father was a sound engineer. You know what I'm saying? I went to audio engineering and music production school. So sound engineering, that's a whole different ball game.
Absolutely.
You know music production, making beats and all that, that's cute.
Right.
But you gotta get somebody to clean that shit up, make it sound bright, make your stand out, make your boom boom, make your bass and all that.
Exactly.
That's audio engineering, sound engineering. That's what his pop did.
Turn it up at 20 hertz.
Exactly. So he coming from that aspect. He actually did voiceover work as a youth them. As a youth them. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, he was out there doing voiceover work. So he was already introduced, knowing how to use his voice, coming up with different inflections and all that shit.
That explains a whole lot.
And then getting paid for it on top of that. That's hard. Orville Peck is actually a character or pseudonym, if you will. He's a masked cowboy, so he's never shown his face publicly. Fairly new artist, hasn't been out here for too long, a few years. Right before the pandemic popped off, he probably been out for like a couple years before that.
Pandemic.
Presumably an older gentleman, older than 20, younger than 40. That's kind of the caption out there for. So he has a bit of a mystique about him. He got that Sia. You know what I'm saying? Whole Sia
situation.
Sia, you ain't never seen her eyes and all that. You got certain mass artists that's done their thing here and there. But so far, so good. We haven't seen him, so he's like the masked cowboy out here giving it up. And of course, he identifies as gay. Like I said, he hasn't revealed his identity in public, but word on the streets is his government is actually Daniel Pateau,
right? And
he's a drummer for a Canadian punk band.
I heard the streets was screaming
so
loud
that's what
about
they saying.
that.
Some people did some detective work. The geographical locations lines up. The dates line up, so kind of they got receipts on this one. They might be onto something there. And he actually alluded to the fact that he used to be in a punk band, Orville himself. So they might be onto something there. He dropped his self-produced debut Pony in 2019.
Doing the butt.
So like that's what I'm saying. Fairly new artist. He dropped his first project in 2019. So we dealing with a rookie here. You know what I'm saying? Still semi-wet behind the ears and all that.
Right,
at least as far as putting out music to the public and us being able to listen to it and consume it and debate it and judge it and rate it and all that whoop-de-whoop. Right? So, it actually dropped his debut. It wasn't no just mixtape, put it out here and there. It dropped on the album, the label, Sub Pop, which is the same label that signed Nirvana.
Ain't that the shit?
Now, if you know anything about Nirvana, grunge, early 90s pop, then you know who Nirvana is and how big of a deal that is. So for your debut to come out on that label, I don't know. You might be doing something. You might be on to something. Like we said, man of mystery, masked up, never seen his face.
Zorro.
Seen the tats, seen the cowboy hat. You know what I'm saying? He wear the jeans with the wife beater. That's kind of the wave, the look, the little costume he do. Videos is crazy. High budget videos. Like somebody spending bread on this video. I don't know if it's Orville. I don't know if he might be
his label.
He might be related to the Redenbachers in some way, shape, or form.
He could be.
You know what I mean? Have a tap into the trust fund over there. I don't know, but somebody paying a pretty penny for these videos. These are some nice visuals he got for his joint. And he's built up a bit of a little fan base, bit of a little cultish fan base. He's actually set to appear on Lady Gaga's Burn This Way 10th anniversary album.
Born This Way.
Born This Way. I said Burn This Way.
You said Burn This Way.
I'm out here thinking about burning and shit.
I know. We just having. Listen, just having. Side note.
Born This Way 10th anniversary album. So he's out here making the right connections, rubbing the right shoulders, kissing the right babies. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of Orville? Orville Peck? OP? The homie?
Have I ever?
What you know about Orville?
Have I ever? Fun fact. We haven't had one of those in a while.
I know. I love when you give a fun fact.
Fun fact. So, he talked about having imposter syndrome after he dropped his first album, his debut, and all of that, and the success that came with it. And then, imposter syndrome is when you kind of feel like you don't deserve the success that you're getting. So for those out there that unfamiliar, but it all cured when he was chosen by the one and only Queen herself, Queen Bey, Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
Specifically said to him that his look inspired the last Ivy Park campaign with the chaps and the whole country outfit look. Specifically inspired by him, and as a result, he was able to participate in that campaign as well.
What?
So he's already kind of hobnobbing with the A-listers and shit like that.
That's huge.
That's very big.
That's
and so
huge.
he got over that imposter syndrome real quick.
And then I could see that being like, all right, I'm already wearing a mask. I'm kind of doing like a character persona type thing. Is this really me? Do I really deserve this? Do they really love me? Do they just love the character? Can I keep it up? Is it sustainable? Blah, blah, blah. Yo, that's crazy.
That is what happened out here in these streets.
Okay, I see you. That's a lot to ponder and think about. I did not know that. That's a great fun fact. Okay, look at that. Well, of course, he out here. You know, we got some music. We ain't just talking about him just to talk about him. He is an artist. He is. After all. The Curse of the Blackened Eye.
Curse
is the name of the single. Came out April 8th, 2022, of course. Off of the album Bronco.
4
minutes, 10 seconds. Listen, man. 65% loud.
Woo! Woo!
65.
He crossed over into that territory.
65% loud for the kid.
Did you?
I don't know what how you feeling about it and all that, but
Oh man.
for me, because that's a new thing right now. Everybody be like,
For me.
it's a 65% loud. You know what I'm saying?
65 for you?
Yeah. So it come in. You already kicked it off with the drums, the tribal drums. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, them drums is hard. They super basic and simple. The pattern is like just the traditional hard hitting pattern drums. Nothing crazy. But for some reason, the way they hit and start off, and then that guitar come in, I'm like, all right, he about to say something. Like I don't know what he been through, what he going through, but he gonna tell us. And he told us. He came on and he told us. And the thing, it ain't even a whole crazy review about this. His voice is ridiculous. Like you could kind of hear it. It has that presence that like, okay, you could be talking to friends, being like one of the deepest conversations, and somebody throw this on and you hear it and you just like, wait, who the fuck is this?
Who is that?
Yeah, like who the fuck is this? Like who got the aux? Let me Shazam this. Like who is this guy? Like let me see what's going on. Aside from the fact that it's like a very traditionally country sound, Johnny Cash, you giving me like you down there, like the bellow. You know what I'm saying? Like he giving you baritone, but then he also like
He giving you a little falsetto.
Like he yodeling a little bit. Like he going crazy and letting you know like, yeah, I do this. But then on top of that, the pen game, like the way he writing and talking to you, he not talking to you like normal everyday human conversation. Like these is like haikus and like stanzas and shit. Like what you talking about? He like always said I should work on my escape. Have a heart too long, it's bound to break. Like that could be like one of them little stencil joints you get at Kmart type, like just different type of shit. Nobody talks like this, but like when you think about it and break it down, it's like, okay, he's talking about some shit. He already titled it Curse of the Black and Die. It's like, okay, you already taking me there. What's the curse? What's going on? Woo, woo, woo. You could kind of build a sense. But then he giving you stanzas that's like, oh, maybe it's a little bit deeper than what it might appear. And then you go and watch the video and you like, wait a minute. Is that Daryl from Walking Dead?
Really?
Like, did you see the video?
I did see the video.
It's Daryl from Walking Dead. He plays the Black and Die curse. He's the curse. And he following him around. He's a cowboy. He got on a mask. You don't see his face, but his voice is crazy. You like, who is this motherfucker? And then he got Daryl from Walking Dead following him around as his like black cloud and shit. I'm done, man. 65% loud. Oh, first of all, hold up. I left out a little fun fact.
What happened?
I seen him live.
Did you see him live?
I seen him live.
Oh, man.
I seen him live in action, fam.
What happened when you saw him live?
The same way he sound on Spotify, on Tidal, and and on YouTube in the video, that's how he sound in real life. In real life. Let alone the fact that his 5-piece band was amazing. Let alone, right? And then he had Shorty. He had a Shorty WAP. Little Latina joint. On the she might even be Latina. I might be ethnicizing her. And I apologize if I am. But she was a little flavorful Shorty. She was on guitar. She reminded me of like Sheila E. You know when Sheila E used to rock with Prince? And she used to be, she had that energy. Yeah, with the ruffles on the shoulders and all that. She gave me that energy. And she was like giving him like background vocals, like they was going off. She had a solo. His band was ill, but he bodied. Like the way his voice sounds, like that strong, commanding presence, you felt it at that stage. And he had, people came out. Like they came out for him. He had a crowd out there. Shout out to Brooklyn Still. You know what I'm saying? It was popping out there. But yeah, saw him live. Listen, 65% loud. What you got? Orville Peck.
You can't. You what? You You going out to see these bitches? Bitches lost for words.
You is flabbergasted. You like you are.
You went to go see
wait,
this?
Listen.
Listen.
I just happened to because you remember one of the homies was putting me on as you was discovering it.
Homies was putting you on.
So you told me about it as it was like I was gonna tell you about it. So it was like, oh shit.
The homie was definitely biting the swag for sure.
Oh shit.
He was biting the swag.
Swagger jacket.
Like damn, and then you came right behind me talking about.
Listen.
You did.
I had just heard it.
You did.
You know we both semi out in these streets. Like you got the streets.
Right.
The streets is you.
Remember that.
But you know I'm kind of out here as well.
Right. You are. I'm gonna go ahead and give Niece her flowers.
All right. Thank you.
Niece, you got it. You got it. I see you. Over Peck here. Situation. Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear what you got. What you think?
I went with a 58 mid.
Ooh, okay.
I went with the 58
okay.
mid.
Not too far off.
I'm not too far off.
Damn.
I was sold by the video too.
Ooh, okay.
Cause the song does start out hard. Like it's sampleable. Somebody might have to cop that. Somebody might cop that.
You know you got a banger if I want to sample it
Period.
or if I want to rap.
Period.
Like, if it made me want to do one of those
Period.
then you out here.
That's where we at with it.
Yeah.
That's where we at. So it started out kind of hard, and I really like his voice, but then I realized he's cosplaying, and the whole thing is cosplay. So, and then you know it is because you just said he used to do voiceover work. You know what I'm saying? So I can't
even debate you.
He knows how to give you that accent because.
But okay. With that being said, why is that a knock?
Hold on, I got you. If we beefing, I got you. So I heard him talk in an interview, and I wanted to know how genuine it was, and knowing his background and doing the due diligence that we do out here.
See?
I wanted to know for myself but to that saying, that doesn't mean just because you have a voice that you can't change it to fit the style of music that you want to do. People do it all the time.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Some of it mixed results. Some of it executed pretty damn well.
Mixed results.
You know what I'm saying? When these girls never mind, we're not gonna do that.
See?
But I gave him credit for being able to do that because he made me feel something.
He still gotta sing that shit.
He still gotta sing it and perform it.
Persona or not.
Exactly.
Somebody gotta lay those
You
vocals.
do, right. You doing the damn thing. And you made me feel something because I felt your pain. I felt the pain.
Bruh.
There ain't nobody black in my eye, but I felt your pain.
Bruh.
I understand. Bruh. I get it. And the video, I mean, he signed a Sub Pop, so you got a budget. Them videos gonna come out hard.
But Daryl, though, from Walking Dead,
know, that was
and then is he an ally? Like, I already thought, like,
I don't know.
I already thought he was Yamin, because first of all, Yamin.
That's you?
I mean.
That's you, niece?
I mean,
that's
like.
you? Oh,
I mean.
Man.
Listen.
It's you call it.
Listen,
you call it.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna go with the 58 mid.
Okay.
I don't love the song, but I like it because he gave performance. And sometimes in pop music, that's kind of really all you need to have.
You got a badass performer, you get away with a whole lot.
Exactly. We got us to turn our heads and pay attention to his gold pants with chaps wearing air. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we got a 65.
65 and a 58.
And a 58.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 123 divided by 2. That's 6.
1.5.
All right, so we're gonna get 61. We're gonna get rounded up. We got 61 on
62.
Orville. 61 on Orville.
61 or 62 because we're 61 and a half.
Or 61 and a half. All right, you gonna round up?
You round up with a 5.
I did say round up. You can't round up and go to 61. All right, so we're gonna round up and go 62. Come on, Orville with a 62.
Give it to him.
With a 62. I like that. That's not too bad.
It's not bad.
See, we've been coming in close on the first one.
Coming in close.
But then the second one,
it's
second one, let's see what happens.
It's always the sophomore slump.
Well, let's see. Let's see there. Who we got?
Let's see what's happening.
Shit.
Next, bringing to the stage, we got the talented, illustrious Empress of
the illustrious. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. If you fuck with us.
Bars.
Niggas don't know that.
Niggas don't know. But we're going to put you on the Empress of. She is a first-generation Honduran American singer, songwriter,
Come on,
producer. First gem.
I love it.
We might have something in common here.
We got something
We'll get to that.
common.
We'll get to that. She is a graduate of Berklee College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts. She's LA based.
Okay.
Well, she was raised in LA. She got her name from a tarot card reading, and from a tarot card reading. The first card that was pulled for her was Empress.
Come on, Tarot.
So she was like Empress of.
Come on, Tarot.
She already
Inspiring.
knows. She already knows she an Empress. So she's like, here
Empress
we are.
of whatever. Fill in the blank.
Period.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? She first gained attention through a series of demos posted on YouTube in 2012, and that led her to being signed by a few record labels: Double Denim, Terrible Records, and XL Recordings, probably the most prominent of all. That's MIA, Adele.
We keep hearing about XL on this show.
XL Recordings.
Are they?
They're a big deal.
Are they queer seekers?
I don't know.
Queer headhunters?
That part I don't know, but I don't think they'd be against this.
They might be Q+ artist headhunters.
Adjacent.
Yeah, they like headhunt.
Yeah.
They like specifically looking for like, because we done brought them up like 5 different times. Like that ain't no coinky deal.
Yeah, they're around.
I like it.
Shit, we could find.
I love it.
You can find out.
I had to look them up. Like, listen, hear my demo.
Let's see. She released her first 3 albums on that record label on XL.
Okay.
She went indie though in 2020 and started her own label, Major Arcana, and dropped the single "You Got to Feel," which was featured on a Amazon Prime show soundtrack called The Wilds.
So she's been out here for a little bit.
She's been out here doing her thing. It's not right there.
Somebody moved it. Go ahead.
Oh. Somebody's flying the pipe. I thought I just had it.
I thought you did. Maybe you lost it somewhere. But we can keep going. Go ahead. I ain't mean to
All right. It's all good. We'll find it. She partnered with the Ad Council to launch a campaign promoting youth mental health with an EP featuring the kids in the campaign.
Okay.
So she's doing her thing. You heard Empress of?
Never heard of her. I like the name. It kind of, I don't know, it got a nice ring to it, Empress of. And then I like the open-endedness of it. So it kind of leaves room for interpretation. But yeah, I never heard of her. You kind of had a couple of the points that I had found about her, like specifically the tarot card. I thought that was interesting. That always not tells a lot about a person, but somebody who's into horoscopes and tarot readings,
what type of
and
frequency
all of that
they
stuff.
on.
Exactly. So it gives you a look into her vibe and all of that. But that was about it. I never really heard too much about it, but I'm definitely interested in getting to know more about her music. So what do we got? What's she bringing for us?
I found the bowl. It's right behind the light.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was probably me.
I probably took it there because I was looking for a lighter.
All right, well, go ahead. Tell us about it. I'm going to grab it real quick.
All right. So, she got a new single out here. It's called Save Me, and it came out April 8th, 2022. It's her first single from her upcoming 4th album. And I gave it a 51 mid.
A 50? No, you didn't.
I did give it a 51 mid.
What
happened?
Well, why though?
Okay, so the song comes in. She's doing, she got a little synthesizer, piano situation, coming acapella. Not acapella, but, harmonizing and things. And then the drums drop. And then the drums dropped, my nigga. I was like, yo, what's happening? It's like clackety clack, clack, clack.
Not laughing at the drums.
Yo, son.
How you laughing at the drums?
I'm not laughing. Yo, I was like, yo, that shit sound hard. Like the way the sample, the drum sample she used, and she's a producer. So like she hit that right there.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she produced her own stuff. So and all of that. So she's all in. She drops the beat.
Okay.
And then it has the layers come in later on. So I'm like digging the groove of the record now. It's like it got me all interested. And then it gets to the bridge and it kind of gets a little weird the way, she kind of arranged that. I feel like it could have probably just dropped all the drums because that's how bridges kind of work, kind of set you up for the end of the song. She didn't do that. And so when it comes back, it just kind of sounds like noise.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot going on. So the arrangement probably wasn't too tight. You know what I'm saying? Could use a little bit of work in that department, at least for me. But the rest of the song kind of goes. I don't think I playlisted it, but I don't think it's a bad single to come back with. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
Were you 51?
51 mid.
51% mid. Okay, that's a little bit smack dab in the middle. Not terrible, not great,
Right.
not bad at all. Kind of decent bop. You might go back to it a couple times, but you ain't really gonna playlist it. Maybe. I don't know, but you might have a friend like, hey, you should check it out. You might like it. Type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
One of those vibes.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right. I see where you coming from. Empress of. It's funny you say 51 because
what did you get me?
I said 52.
Oh shit! I thought you was gonna say 15.
No, that would have been funny. That would have been funny
hilarious.
That would have been funny as hell. Nah, I ain't killer like that. It wasn't a 15 on him. 52% mid. I was kind of on the same boat.
That's pretty close.
I was like, all right, she got a cute little voice. Now, she could sing. Like, so that's the thing about the intro for me. Like, so where you took it, like the intro, I thought was like super strong. I'm like, all right, where we going with this? Like, she opens up, she like, don't ask what I need. I'm on my knees having a good time. Like, whoa, really? Oh, all right. Like, that's how you feeling? Like, that's the type of night we about to get described? Like,
I like it.
All right, well, break this down. Like, how did you get to the point where you're on your knees? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And mind you, she's belting this. So, like, she's singing this, no drums. It's almost like an acapella, but it got a little bass in the background, like a little bass tone, instrumental, whatever. And then, like you said, when the drums kick in, it's like, all right, the drop was like, all right, it's cool, but, like, it ain't really take me where I wanted to go. And then they kind of like freaked the intro that she just sang. Like she sang the intro, and they kind of freaked it and sampled it and remixed it and threw it into like a faster party beat, which it was cool, it was cute, but it ain't really served the intro like that. It was like that intro was like, all right, we about to go somewhere, and then they kind of like did a little cheap remix of it. It was like, all right. It was cool. I'll bop to it, but I don't know. It was a little setup for like an underwhelming trick for me. And then I wasn't really crazy about the little warp vocals they had.
Oh, I thought that was so cool. I liked it.
I don't know. I feel like the pitch was off for me or something. Like one of the tones, maybe, I don't know. It was an octave off, but it was sounding more like a zombie for me. It was like, this just sounds a little like a drowning zombie. As opposed to like a drowning ambient sounding chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Not a drowning zombie.
But then the If You Need Me, Baby, take me in the back for the room for the night. Like, I don't know what she was on. Like, that first line had me setting up, and then she said that, and then I'm like, all right, is she on one for the night, and she just like, I just want to feel good physically, so take me to the back. I know you don't really like me, but just do what you want to me because fuck it, I don't care. I just need to feel good type shit. She didn't really pin that down in the lyrics. It was very open-ended. It was surface, but at least it was like a fake deep surface to the point where you could kind of ponder like, all right, well, is she just on one for the night, or is she just like take me back and save me financially, or just save me from the club because I'm here every night. Like you could kind of take it different places.
Right.
So at least that way, lyrically, it's like, all right, it's something there as opposed to just surface generic type. Anybody could have sang this type shit. So that's why she got the 52 for me. I don't know. That was where I was at with it. So we pretty much on. I don't even think we gotta do the math. 51 and 52.
But
Shit, that's 51.5 pretty much. That's
52,
52. So 52 from Empress of and 62 from Orville Peck. So it looks like we got a winner. Come on, Orville.
Man.
Come on, Orville winning the head-to-head.
Man,
but of course, go listen to both of them. You saw it coming.
I saw that one coming.
I mean, that intro was strong from Empress. I was like, yo, this sound like... And then it was like...
I like the drums. I just didn't wish there was so many of them everywhere.
Yeah, they was a little scatterbrained.
Yeah.
It gave you a little... I don't know. It wasn't crazy, but like you said, go check it out. Empress of Save Me. Does she need to be saved? Are we tripping? Like, I don't know.
You gonna save this hoe?
we might be off with it.
Don't save her.
Definitely go
she
check
don't
it
wanna
out.
Be saved.
Exactly.
I wanna be.
Go check out Orville. You know what I'm saying?
Go
The
check
Curse
out
of the Black and
Orville.
Die. And go check out the album as well, Bronco. And go
Right.
check out all of this shit. All of these artists, they come out, they be having discographies. Like, you go check out their projects that's already out, previous, compare it to the joints we reviewing, compare our reviews, debate with us. We love to debate. If y'all want to get into the debate online, in the comments, DMs, whatever, let's talk about it. It's all about the community.
Let's talk about
the music.
it.
We love this music. That's why we even spending the time to research it and talk about it. So, you know, with that said, I think it's time for the
Ally of the day.
Who we got? Who's coming up? Ally of the day. Come on, man. They not ready for these
They're not ready.
octaves.
They're not ready. Orville not
Come
ready.
on, Orville. Like, Orville, you nice, but you not ready for these HTP, these harmonies.
Sheila E, you ain't gotta get Sheila E. You can give me copy I.K.P. Period.
Come on, man. We ain't even gonna do it to him. We gonna keep it like we just potting. We just potting.
We just potting.
Ally of the day.
Who we got?
The one and only.
One and only.
Speaking of One Direction.
One
We're gonna
Direction.
say that for later. Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Ladies and gentlemen. English singer-songwriter, actor. Got his start, like I mentioned, with the British group One Direction. Actually started on the British version of X Factor. Was a contestant on that show. Got eliminated. They ended up calling him back to be a part of the group that they had formed, One Direction. And that's how he became a member of one of the most historic, most popular, most top-selling boy bands of all time.
That's what happened to TLC.
I mean,
that's how they got started.
They was a put together.
It was put together.
See?
One of them was dropped, and then Left Eye came in. So we got
and made it pop
the British
off.
version of Left Eye.
See, Left Eye right there.
You already know.
Exactly. Then he said, "Fuck all that." The group shit wasn't going. You know what I mean? It was cute. It was cute for a minute,
and they was tight,
bro.
They was tight in that group.
No, they was tight. They wasn't ready to cut that.
They
short.
was not, especially Zayn.
Fam,
Zayn was not happy.
They had a wild fan base. Then he was like, fuck all that. I'm going solo. I'm going to drop my self-titled debut. You know what I'm saying? 2017, you know he got the solo deal. Because that's the same thing they did to the 5 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying?
You know how that goes.
They give Eddie Kane a solo deal. What you think he going to do? He out.
Period.
He out. But it's all good because it worked out for him. He got the solo deal, dropped his debut 2017, waved the pride flag at several of his concerts.
Several.
You know what I'm saying? So if you Google him, there's a whole list of reasons why he's an ally. They got it's like a bunch of top 10s, all of that stuff. People are obsessed with it. But that's just one of the reasons. He also helped a fan come out to his parents at one of his shows.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So he out here with the youth them. Like he making changes for real.
Blood clot.
And then he also donated and he raised money for LGBTQ charities and a few organizations. So he out here with it for real, putting his money where his mouth is, putting his allyship where his influence and reach is. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we doing it.
That's how we do.
I don't even think anybody ever broke it down like that. So first of all, give me my credit. Toot. to my own horn.
Toot toot.
Cause niggas ain't out here with this
Toot toot. Come around the
this
train.
viral and virtual journalism that we hitting them in the head with.
Toot toot.
Remember that shit? That was the joint.
Shake that jelly, shake that jelly, shake that jelly.
I mean, since you want to do like breakout solos and shit, what do you know about Harry?
I mean, Harry Styles.
What you know about Harry?
He was the fine. No, he wasn't the fine one. He was the second.
Damn.
He was the second finest one.
But why you gonna shit on him like that?
Because
And
I'm
he
about to
wasn't-
tell you. I'm about to tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had the hair situation. It was a whole lot of hair.
Wait, he lost his hair?
No, he cut it.
Oh, he cut his hair.
He cut
off.
his hair, and that was what did it for me.
Oh, that's when you knew shit got
That's
real.
when I knew that I might could go ahead and cross the pond and see what's happening.
Oh, that's when he got cured.
That's when he got real curved.
When he cut. Oh
When he
shit,
cut
that's
the
what did it.
hair,
Okay.
When he cut the hair,
Interesting.
and then he started wearing sequin dresses. I'm like, yo, shit, we could do this.
Gender fluid?
You want to battle?
He was fluid.
You want to battle?
Okay. Let
So,
me
you know what I'm
find out
saying?
you had a whole moment with Harry Styles.
I mean, I kind of really did.
The more you know.
The more you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
All right, so fun fact. He goes cold water swimming. So this might be the limit for me.
See.
He goes cold water swimming. So
But why was we just talking about this?
we were.
And I was just telling you
We
how
just
I feel
right
about,
about
swimming
cold,
in cold
water.
water.
I know. That's what's. See, shit be happening behind the scenes. Y'all just
I didn't even know.
get us a camera guy. You could get the Patreon and you get
BTS.
access to all these behind the scene conversations. You already
BTS.
know. But he does cold water swimming. 52 degrees was the pool, and he did the interview after he dipped in the pool because the reporter that wrote the article for the magazine Home and Gardens, you know, met him there, and he changed into his clothes and went and did this interview after doing the cold water.
You see the type of research we get into though? Like
This is
and this is for an ally.
you don't get this love from everybody.
I'm just saying. I ain't even know none of
Just
this.
saying,
So you
just
put
saying.
me on.
That's where we at.
For real, for real.
That's where
Okay.
we at.
Well, aside from swimming in cold water,
Mm-hmm.
he also records music and puts out albums and shit.
He
So-
does he? Does
So
he? Does he?
that's what we really got to talk about.
All right.
He got this new single that he just dropped in March, actually the end of March 31st.
Oh, he dropped it for my birthday.
See, right there. He knew 12 o'clock. Peasy gonna need to hear this. As It Works is the title.
As it works.
As it was.
As it
I'm sorry, I said as it
was.
works. I'm reading shit. I'm
See,
slurred.
see.
Listen, my words are slurred. My vision is blurred. Like, what you want from me? You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
wow.
I still got the bars though. You see the bars is
Bars
still there.
is fluid.
The bars is still there.
The bars are still
You know what I'm saying? I might
fluid.
stumble on my phone, but the bars is there. Battle me, nigga. All right, I'm sorry.
Let's do it.
Listen. Loud.
Loud.
70%.
Get out of here.
I love this fucking
Get out of
Yo,
here.
I love this song.
Whoa.
I genuinely deep down in my heart, I have a place for this song. Like, I love this song. First of all, it sounds like Aha Take On Me.
Right. I was just going to do that to you.
See?
I was just going to do
You
that.
already know it. You know I already know the vibes. Like,
You
it's
know
already
how it
giving
goes.
me. And that's one of my favorite songs of ever. That's like on my top
Wow.
15 list. I love that. Because they giving you so many elements. Like, it's like you giving me the eerie retro synth, right? But the melody is like you giving me the stab. So it's like but then that melody is like, what's that melody?
It's like a counter melody to
Bro.
the original, to that song, so you know where it's inspired from.
It's very that-esque. It's very Take On Me-esque. It's a dope beat. It got that warm feel. It give you those warm, fuzzy, bubbly vibes. Nostalgic. And then he come on like, so remember when we was talking about the flow, and that's pretty much just the artist's choice of how he gonna dance with the beat.
Right.
It's like what dance we doing? What we picking? We doing the tango or we gonna do the cha-cha slide? And
Touching
anything
your
in
mouth.
between. Like, you got a array of dances you could pick. He skates on this bitch. We talk about when people wake up and they still sleep on a song. He was sleep, But it's like, some people sleep and they look cute when they sleep.
His dick was hard.
So it's like morning sex. It's like, I'm up, I'm ready.
Right.
And I'm going to just whisper in your ear so that as soon as you hear me, you just going to know you're going to get immersed.
Yep.
And I'm going to just get to cracking.
Right. Period.
He skates on this joint like that. Like, that's what his morning voice sounds like. And then it's like, it's one of those songs that the stanzas ain't long. It ain't too many words. Ain't too many bars.
Gets to the point. And
then the hook is so simple, but it's like so deep at the same time.
It's not the same as it was.
It's only us. There's only us. Like, it's only us left.
It's really hitting home for you.
But it's not the same as it was.
It's just not.
It's just not. Like, you can't ever get it back.
You can't get that back. You cannot.
When you realize it'll never be what it was and you can't get it back.
The melancholy behind it, and it was there in the tone.
See, you feel me though, but you feel me.
You see what in the tone, right?
Come on, man. Like, it's just too much. In this world, it's just us. It's not the same as it was. And then the way he's singing it like it's a 80s pop ballad. But like, it can work for any scene in a movie. Like, it got that eerie feel to it, right? But it also got that general pop feel to where you feel like it's safe to play for a toddler and shit. But then you could also play the shit for like a fucking in a murder scene. Like, imagine.
Can you imagine if that was in Us?
Imagine a slow mo like mafia murder scene. Like, you can hear this song. It's never
same as it was.
Like, the nigga done portrayed him. It'll never be the same. The family. This is a whole different chapter. Like, it could play on so many levels. It sounds crazy. He came on with a butter soft tone. I'm just like, all right, Harry, you did that. And then here's a fun fact about Harry Styles. So I'm at a holiday family situation.
Okay.
My young nephew, 7, 8 years old, right? Young boy. A card comes up. We playing a game, and it's on some charades type shit. You got to guess the celebrity.
Right.
The celebrity, I forgot who the celebrity was, but it was a singer. One of the singers he guessed was Harry Styles. I was like, I didn't even know who Harry Styles was at this point. How do you know who he is? And then what clues did we just read off to ring that off and make you think like, oh shit, Harry Styles? I'm like, yo, it just really made me know that I'm in it's just another barrier, another generation. So where I don't even know how dope he actually is to this young generation. So the fact that I'm bugging out off of this shit and he already got my young nephew, my nephew knew who he was on some Harry Styles. I was like, who?
Harry Styles.
Bro, I'm done. Like, he got
no
it.
relation to Styles P.
Listen, 70% loud. How you feeling?
As it was. I didn't have epiphanies in that.
Okay. I feel you. I kind of felt it.
I like that you did, though.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to express myself.
I mean, this is like, listen,
safe space.
This is a safe space, period. We taking the weary, we taking the downtrodden, and we taking the obsessed.
I'm downtrodden now.
And obsessed.
Damn.
We take it. We take them all.
Obsessed.
So Harry Styles actually was similar notes for me. I'm not even gonna argue with you. It's 65 loud for me.
You see? Oh shit! I knew I wasn't bugging. All right, so you playing games. You playing games.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Because I was about to say, this bitch jamming. Like, nigga, I don't know what you heard.
It is. It's very good. It's a very good pop song.
All right, thank you.
It caught my ear. Definitely when I first heard it, I was like, because, okay, I'm not a fan of Harry Styles' music like that.
Either.
I know who he is.
Yeah.
But his music never really kind of caught me.
Yeah.
Not the stuff from his last album or anything. So this song, when I first heard it, I immediately got it right away. And it makes all the sense in the world. Like, Aha is like a Swedish group. You know, so it's a European. So the influence is very easy to follow.
I love that you caught the same reference.
Listen, I got it. I got you. We tell this. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and he does buttery soft vocal, smooth production. He's skating on this track. I want to go to his house.
If Butter Soft Leather was a voice,
that'd be it.
that'd
be it.
He just skated on the track.
Everything that you want really in a pop song is in this song. The only thing I would say bad about it is because it's not original.
Well,
it's not original. It's not at all original.
I agree, which is why I didn't make it like into the fire range.
Right.
For me. It's like as much as I love it, it's like all right,
we see what you did there.
And I know why I love it, but like you did body this.
It was basically made for us to like it in this way.
Yeah. When cookie cutter goes right.
Right. Period. Yep. That's what it is.
Yep.
So that's my shit. You stole the words out my goddamn mouth.
Well, listen, I'm glad we came that close. 70%.
That's where we at.
70% loud and a 65% loud. Well, y'all should go check that shit out. We ain't gonna, it ain't part of the head-to-head, so it is what it is. But go check it out anyway. Harry Styles, thank you for your support. Allah of the day.
Allah.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me. Got the burpees and all that. And
me
we
too,
go
me
ahead.
too.
Yeah, so that means it's time to wrap this bitch up. Let's go ahead and end it like we always like to end it.
On a high note.
Well, maybe you need the lighter first.
I need the lighter first, though.
Should probably pass in the lighter. And then we could go ahead and end it on a motherfucking high note.
We getting lit. What? Got it rolled up. Now who really tryna hit one? Puff, puff, then we pass.